The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Poetic beats.
Bitches, our California needs, sun up, sun down, all smiles, no frowns. Cali life is like a circus, minus the clowns. I keep the top down, swag stay turning. There's so much heat, the week get burned. Every day is the right day. In Cali, I do it my way. Kush keep the highway. Sunset on Friday, promenade Saturday, Sunday to Beverly. Fuck the forecast. We know what the weather be. Post on the strip, showing off. Real nigga love.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Toomer's Down. I'm your host, Al Toomer. And tonight, we'll be once again discussing some very controversial topics with my panel here tonight. And you gotta go shit, man. We'll be discussing some controversial topics with my panel here tonight. One of them just jetted out of here like he took a laxative or something, but he's back here. Right here at Morris Media, please call in. Right here, 323-293-3375. And call in and let us know what you're thinking about during the course of the show and what we're talking about. So let me rush and get this panel introduced, and then we'll get right on into it. To my near left, I have comedian Phenom here, back for what is it, your third or fourth time here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, how have you been?
Well, man, just hanging in there, rolling with the punches.
Oh,
ain't been knocked out yet.
Oh, good. Next there, we have Miss Dion Johnson up in here. Always, it's always a blast and refreshing having her up in here. So how have you been and what's been going on?
I've been politically correct because everybody knows that's what I do, politics all day, every day. Yeah. So it's been a busy time with everything that's going on with number 45.
Yeah, he'll keep you busy.
He's keeping me on my toes. Let's just say that. I mean, like tippy toe.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of that. So that's why they put him in there. Mm. And to my far left over there, my main man all the way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, one of the funniest up-and-coming comedians, Mr. Lionel Dalton. What's going on with you, man?
What's up, Al? What's up, y'all? Just happy to be here, man, you know.
Yeah, well, see, you still growing. You starting to look like Teddy Pendergrass now with the
Man, I'm still shooting this movie. Can you believe it's when you're doing independent films, man, you know, kind of this is real independent, man. And director, 1 week we shoot, next week he cut, break.
Yeah, so you have to keep some semblance of the look.
Yeah, I got to keep the look. Yeah. So I'm like, when do my character cut, man? Because I can't get no girls. People looking at me like I'm homeless. You know, I ain't wear a hat in like 12 years. So I said, let me buy a hat or something. Man, I ain't have a haircut in a minute. I'm looking rough.
Oh, hell, well, you making money doing what you do, man. And
I told you it was independent.
And still, you are a Laker diehard fan, unless you just picked that up to put a hat on.
No, I love the Lakers. Lakers is my squad, man. It is what it is, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get started, man, with some brevities here. Like I said, it's just over the weekend, we had 3 what I would call bullshit holidays. We had Good Friday, and then 420, and then that was Easter. So, you know, Good Friday, they said that's a commemoration of Jesus' crucifixion, and it goes along with the whole Easter weekend. Dion, can you tell us something about that? What do you do on Good Friday, and why is it even relevant?
Good Friday for me was really just a Friday.
Yeah, it's insulting. Like the other 51 ain't shit. All Fridays are supposed to be good. That's what I know. No better about this one.
You threw me for a loop with that because I don't think anybody would look at me and think I was like really out praying right then. You know, like, well, you're going to put me on blast.
No.
But no, I mean, the best part about it for me was that there was less work for us because, you know, that's one of the times that you have you can't do certain things and can't, you know, make certain phone calls and do certain things because people really celebrate.
Yeah.
So our work is limited, which was made it a good Friday for me.
Well, I guess that's good.
Got that break.
Yeah. Yeah, well, then that was followed up by 420, and then if you tell me something about that. That's weird. Like I said, these are all wasteful days. They're good. All Fridays are supposed to be good, but 420 a weed day. I mean, if you a weed smoker, what really different can you do that day that you don't do every day?
I mean, it's kind of a lame holiday. I mean, first of all, if you're in any state where, you know, marijuana is, fully recreational, it's just kind of, it's just, it's just stoners find another day just to,
Get higher?
turn up.
Can you get higher?
Turn up, light up.
But can you get higher? I'm just wondering.
I mean, probably. I am not trying to reach the apex of the highest of the high on any substance. But, I'm pro medical marijuana and do you. Matter of fact, my Christmas tree this year was a marijuana plant, so I started early.
Why you didn't invite me over?
Oh, next year I got you.
should have checked the tree
Yeah.
out.
What do you mean your Christmas tree was a marijuana plant? How big was it?
Oh, it was big, bruh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you really didn't invite me over?
Yeah, I stuffed everyone's stockings with a nice bud.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still not getting the visual.
Oh, really?
I'm seeing the regular size Christmas tree.
No, I really can see it. I'm like, Red Fox was in Harlem Nights. Threw it up in the air and it turned to sunshine.
He wasn't throwing no weed tree up in the air. He was throwing pussy up in the air.
Right now, I'm just thinking about the tree, though. I'm like...
Hey, you've heard of a Christmas wreath? I had a Christmas reefer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I celebrate Passover, too. You left out a holiday.
I ain't left out yet. It was 3 of them. I got 3 people over here. I was shooting that over there to Lionel.
But 420, I heard there was a good show. A friend of yours had the Puff Pass show on 420.
Yeah.
I went to some really good shows on 420. There was a highbrow show I went to where the comedians were required to just continuously smoke. So it was almost like a challenge to be able to get their material out.
A bunch of young motherfuckers.
No, it was a little bit of everybody. You had the Willie Nelsons there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You had it was all demographics. It was like
what I meant by
Coachella.
being a young motherfucker, when you
discriminate.
said they was trying to make you go higher and higher, I'm just saying at this age, I know my limits on shit. Can't nobody just make me keep smoking or keep drinking shit to my body. Say, fuck it, nigga, I'm turning in. So I don't know where this was, but I try to stay within my range and my limit on every goddamn thing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So Easter, said, Lionel, let me shoot that round at you. Did you even remember this past goddamn? The thing about Easter is, man, it's supposed to be the day where he stood back up and everything. But why is it sometimes, it used to be in the beginning of April, but sometimes Easter is stretched into May?
I never really got into Easter because of back where I'm from, it was more like it's about being fly, fancy clothes, and all that stuff. That was Easter meant for me, but I never really participated because all my clothes was terrible.
You didn't even have one good Easter suit.
Nah, man.
No double knit, nothing.
Man. I ain't want to come outside. Everybody had Michael Jordans on. I had XJ 900s.
On Easter?
On Easter.
You motherfucker both have church shoes on.
Nah, man. You might go to church in the morning, but afternoon is like, because everybody's like, man, you get your Easter clothes, you got your sweatshirt, you got your Jordans. My mom, I stayed with Payless. Payless was, my boys like, you got sneakers every week, man. They clean, but they ain't name brand.
Who gives a fuck? I had new shoes every week. So they got their Jordan and they had to wear them motherfuckers for a year or so.
Yeah, but if you come outside in the hood with pro wings on, it's a problem. You don't want that abuse.
I bet you didn't have to worry about nobody hitting you in the head taking your shit.
Man, I used to get bullied. I got bullied a lot.
Not for no pro wings.
Not for the pro wings, but it's still like if I go into a Chinese store to get me some Chinese food, they be like, let me get salt, pepper, and ketchup on his wings. He talking about my sneakers. It was bad. It was. Listen, I'm talking about it was bad, man. So I was like, Mom, I ain't going out. I'm gonna chill in the crib. So to this day, Easter I don't get into all that stuff.
Easter is one of those
Become as
holidays.
you are.
But Easter is one of those times where you just know, man, everybody gonna be at church. You know what I mean? I mean, you can go some Sundays and it's maybe 30 people there.
Yeah, we
When
ain't
you
had
go
no
Easter,
church.
I mean, you almost got to get a reservation for a seat. You know what I mean? People that you don't. That's the one time if the pastor got a good word and he want to reach everybody, that word better be on point because everybody's coming and it's like a fashion show. You know what I mean? Like, look at La Janelle, look at the pink shoes. Oh my gosh, she's twirling around in the pink dress. Oh, she's got the bow. Oh my God!
Right.
It's really that's the way it is.
What church you go to?
What church do I go to or did I go to? Because you got two
just
things.
said like
now.
you just went.
She was reminiscing.
No,
He was there on Easter Sunday.
Yeah, but you know what? I was there every Easter Sunday as a child. That's what I'm saying. Growing up, you know what I mean?
I thought you were just there this past Sunday.
No.
I don't sit foot in the church
I hope my
nowadays,
mom's
man.
not watching.
You don't go to church?
I go for funerals. I don't even go to weddings no more. But just going to church, man. I mean, if it's a church with a bunch of bad bitches.
You got to go to Bishop Don Juan's church.
Yeah, that's what you
got to go to Bishop Don
I go
Juan's
to a
church.
goddamn pimp's church and all the holes in their heads. I'm talking about some motherfuckers, I ain't talking about, I understand what you're saying. But there's some churches around there, they have nice looking ladies, man, but I'm just not going to no church if the women don't look what the fuck. Are they old and shit? I'm going there to meet, to catch. I'm coming in to catch no Holy Ghost. I'm coming to catch, some pussy that's trying to goddamn be reformed. I'm just...
Yeah, we pray for you.
Wow, you ain't going for the Holy Ghost. You going for the holy most.
That's exactly what I'm going for.
Those girls trying to go and get saved to better themselves, man.
Yeah, same business drug in church Sunday morning with the same outfit they had on Saturday night at the club, right?
Well, it is come as you are, my brother. And that's really sad that the hypocrisy has done what it's done and got people wanting to go to church to floss. Now, I did the thing growing up with, had my hair done, had the Easter basket, had my little Easter coat, my little Easter shoes. It was so cute. Nice pictures. But, as I grew up and I realized the paganism and the foolishness and the ridiculousness of it all and the lies that are perpetrated. This year, what I did for Easter is I went around and every white Jesus face, I just cut out a picture of Nipsey Hussle's face and just put it up on the Jesus face.
Right.
Yeah, because that was a better representation of a Christ-conscious person.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Nipsey.
Right.
But we in our church every day. This your body is your temple.
Thank you.
So we're in
Because
church every day.
When he asked that, I was going to say, don't think I don't have church. I have church at night before I go to bed. I have church in the morning when I wake up.
That's
I really do. So I make sure that
Do you have a few bad bitches inside you, just in case I came to your church? This is why I said I went to church. So if you ain't got them, then I can't come to your church.
Oh, wow. Pretty damn ridiculous.
I think I'm the baddest bitch.
I do know a guy that he just go to church for the let out. I'm like, brother, but is he weird? Because he go for the let out, but sometimes you might catch him in a hallway. He get there a little too early, and he be in a hallway actually listening to the word. I'm like, all right, God gonna get you one way in the world, He gonna get you one way or the other. He gonna get you, He come in for the let out, but he get there a little too early, and I see him. He be like, oh, that pastor really preaching. So sometimes God might use, Sometimes I feel like sometimes God might use your kryptonite to bring you closer to Him.
He might be. But I grew up in church. My father was a bishop, 70-something years, so I grew up in it, and I know what it is and what it means to me. I'm going to catch bitches, and there's no reason for me to go with that.
Why they got these bitches go back?
Well, whatever you like, Lionel. You might want to catch a woman or a lady. I like bitches.
What's the difference, though? Tell me.
A vindictive, spiteful, strong-ass goddamn female is what a bitch is.
Wow, he just.
I thought it was something at the pound. I thought I could go down there and save one. I thought it was a Yukonuba dog show. Westminster.
No, he said vindictive.
You gonna get it.
Why would you want that?
The main goddamn word.
Al Toomer, Morris Media Live.
Did I not say? But did I not say you never know what to expect?
Al Toomer right there.
OG.
Why do you want to be
vindictive? If you are vindictive, but make sure you're vindictive.
Yeah. Extra on the dick. Vindictive.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Just make sure you're vindictive. Call him.
All right.
What else in the news? Let's
move on right to this here, man. Today they's voting in Sacramento today to whether to pass these new vaccination laws here. And if it's passed, they had it today up in Sacramento about parents, if you don't get your kids vaccinated, they can come goddamn take your kids and put your ass in prison.
What?
So, yeah. There's some goddamn, I think, Rockland, New York, where they are charging parents goddamn $2,000 a day for not getting their kids vaccinated. And they are coming and taking people's kids out. This shit is serious, man. And I want to discuss, once we play this little clip here, why are they so goddamn fucking gung-ho on making sure that your kids have this shit? What is in this shit that they don't make you do this? Or you actually going to be a pariah in society if you don't get these goddamn shots.
Because, a lot of parents have stopped doing it because a lot of babies, especially boys, have been known to get autism.
They say it goes up 236% with black boys.
Yes, right after the shots. The babies are fine, then they do the vaccination, then they stop acting, they stop the growth.
Right.
And then the next thing they know, they're diagnosed with autism. So a lot of parents, because I do tell a lot of parents, new parents, I would hold up on his on the vaccinations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you used to have to go do it at certain months and each month.
Right.
And I'm telling them now, wait.
So hold up. Yeah, we'll go ahead with what you're saying, and we're gonna play this clip because I'm saying this shit is very serious. And this was a white couple that they did this to. They brought the SWAT team in to take their 2-year-old child out of the house because he wasn't vaccinated. You got that, Pull it up.
A police raid in full assault gear. They barge in with shields up and guns drawn.
Come on, with your hands up!
Is it a drug raid? A hunt for a dangerous fugitive? Nope, they're looking for a 2-year-old boy with a fever. We are not kidding. The heavy-handed raid has everyone scratching their heads.
Shocking video of a SWAT team raid.
How did it come to this? It started when the boy's mother, Sarah Beck, took him to the family physician in Chandler, Arizona with a 105-degree fever. The boy has never been vaccinated, and the doctor was concerned that he might have meningitis. So she told the mom to take him to the nearest emergency room. But shortly after leaving the doctor's office, Beck says her son started feeling better.
He's acting normal, and I take his temperature, and his temperature was 102.
She decided not to take him to the ER. That's when the doctor called the Arizona Department of Child Safety and asked officials to check up on the boy. The parents allegedly refused.
As I'm on the phone with the police officer, I took his temperature. It was 100 degrees. There's no reason for me to give up my kid because he has a temperature of 100 degrees.
Nicholas Boca is the mom's attorney. Why let it come to this? Why not just let these people in and let them check on the kids?
It's the middle of the night. The children are sleeping. They've already had a day where they've had to go to the doctor. They wanted to rest.
DCS obtained a court order and called in the police. They took the boy and his 2 sisters away.
That's the type of stuff you see when there's like a hostage shootout, violent criminals, the cartel, not when a child has a fever.
Put your hands up!
Now, that's what 2-year-old white boy, 2-year-old white baby. What, I don't want to bring race into it. We got to, and they doing that to them.
They would have thrown tear gas in there with us.
Yeah, but these are the things that they doing now. They're saying if you don't get your kids, and there's a lot. We got to start taking it, or your ass can't get a job, or you can't go to a certain movie theater. You're going to be ostracized unless these people put this bullshit in you.
Okay, so what are they trying to put in us? Because if it's this serious, I know I really don't want it.
Exactly. If they gonna make you don't do that, this is what they're saying. The mark of the beast. They putting something in your ass where they can just fuck you off from afar.
And they want to do it to the children, right?
Yeah, the children. But there's some shit that as adults, you gonna have to take that shit, and you gonna be goddamn ostracized from a large part of society. This is what they're doing now, and we ain't paying no attention. They voting in Sacramento on this shit today.
Well, they've been doing it because in order for you to be enrolled in public school in many places, you had to be vaccinated as a child. I know I did in the 70s and 80s.
I did too. Even college, I had to go take another shot.
Yeah, but I mean, things that they've actually squashed, like, polio or, who wants measles?
Yeah.
Who wants these things? Now, I have a huge distrust for the government. I have a huge distrust for a lot of the systematic nonsense that goes on in our country. This is a country that gave people syphilis.
Yeah. Of course.
I mean, right. Let's go back. Yeah, we can even go back to the
day.
day.
They gave it to really now.
Oh, of course. The Tuskegee experiment was us. Yeah. You know, and they've been playing with us. They've been, practicing on us on a number of levels. I mean, there's a story about gynecological nonsense that happened with slave women.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible things.
Cinderella Lackey.
For sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. So it's just been.
Now they making it mandatory where you can actually be fucked up, a pariah, if you don't get this done. And my question is why? What are you really shooting up in? Because I've always been skeptical of that shit. What can you possibly shoot at me that's gonna goddamn fucking make me immune to some disease that ain't fucking up something else in my body?
Or causing you to have something.
Yeah.
Else, because really there are a lot of things that
all this shit got side effects. It's worse than what you got.
Other races don't have. Like definitely, we suffer more from high blood pressure and diabetes.
Yeah,
and there's a trigger there. There's things there that's causing these things. So without a doubt, there's something there, and that with that family that's just a warning, really, because they really try to, I think, still get to.
It's us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to be real about it. You know what I mean?
And that might have been a white trailer park like type family, but they still rank them a little ahead of us, and they doing that to them. Oh my God!
I told you it would have been tear gas.
Yeah.
Well, for the last few weeks, they've been running on the news about people being exposed to measles at LAX, and there have been several cases. I mean, there's just. I mean, listen. I distrust a lot of things? Absolutely. But is there science to back up things? If the creator, the source, the Most High can give someone the mind to understand how to eradicate some things, then, I mean, I leave it to the person. When it comes to their children, I believe that you have the right as a parent to withhold things that you don't think are good for your child. But that was a little bit extreme, but I also understand that you don't want a child to be neglected either. A fever, a high fever can actually cause you. I have hearing impairment right now because of a high fever and chickenpox.
Yeah.
I have nerve damage.
Yeah.
But I do think we should do what's the best interest for the child and for society. I mean, you don't want someone to, cause there to be a major outbreak of anything. If somebody has Ebola, if someone has the bird flu and they're not getting it done, then bust in on them, snatch them up.
Getting measles at an older age is really it's harder.
I never got none of that shit. Not no measles, no chicken pox, none of that shit. I never got none of it. So I don't know whether it's because of the melanin in my skin, but there's some shit that we just don't get. I don't need to be injected. I turned this shit down like a year ago. I went out there for some shit, and they tried to give me a technical shot, man. To give you what the paperwork was like, goddamn 4 pages long and very little tiny writing. It's like, before you put anything on me, I'm gonna write. I'm gonna read this shit. It's gonna take me a month to read this bullshit.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna just stitch my motherfucking head up and let me get on up out of here. What do you think about it, Lionel?
I don't care.
Do you have any children?
Nah, my kids are, but I don't care about that stuff, man. I don't even like inside news. I don't get caught up in the media, the news. They only letting you see or hear what you really want to see and hear. I got other shit. I got my own shit to worry about. Cops breaking in my house is in Philly my whole fucking life. That ain't nothing new to me.
Right. They need to figure out what contractor put that little cheap ass door up. That door came in way too easy.
Girl, I would have had some complaints about that shit.
Right.
How are you to kick my damn door in like that?
Right.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Who this be?
Hi.
Hey. This is Andresia calling all the way from Orlando with the Queens of Florida. Coming your way May 18th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You with my boy, LaJohn. Y'all coming out here to do comedy May 18th. How you doing,
Yes,
shorty?
I'm good.
That's good. You been watching the show?
Listening to the show.
Okay.
I literally just clocked out and then got a call in. So, doing my due diligence.
Okay.
But y'all are talking about an interesting topic because I got kids too, so I'm well up on these vaccinations as well. So.
Yeah, well, we looking forward to having y'all out here, man. You might be on that shit. We get some Florida comics coming out here. females. It's going to be all female comedy show, but they coming out here to like have a little battle. Florida female comedians against California
the
female
Sunshine versus the Golden State.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sweetie, thanks for calling in, and we looking forward to having you out here for sure.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it too. Like, we've been pre-gaming for a couple months now.
Yeah.
So we're really, really excited. That another level is bringing us all the way across the world to California, because a lot of us, it's the first time heading that way.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. It really is. Yeah, so
welcome,
I know y'all going to bring the funny. You said they were one of the funniest comedians out here in L.A. now, Miss Phenom. So
welcome, ladies.
Yeah, hopefully you come out here and rock. I'm sure you will rock the house, but it's always, it's about networking and everything else, no matter where you go. As long as you funny, everything's going to be good.
Absolutely.
Right. Oh, yeah, it don't matter where it is. If I got to tell jokes in front of 1 or 1,000, I'm going to do my thing regardless.
I know that's right, sis. That's right. Yo, but when you come out here, leave them mosquitoes and them alligators, leave them at home, okay?
But now, be bringing them some trees for you when you get here.
Don't bring no snakes and don't bring no humidity.
Look, let me tell you something. I live here, and I try to leave those things outside, okay?
Where's the gators? Go on, put on them Stacey Adams, y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm from Georgia. I don't know about the gators, but I damn sure know about them mosquitoes and everything right there. Damn sure.
I don't play with them either, period, at all.
You got to swat them things away, man.
No, but the ladies, like, we're really excited just to come that way and do our thing, because we did our thing here in Orlando, so it's kind of big to bring the Southern to the West Coast.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, bring that Southern culture out there. Because like I say, I am from Georgia, and out here, they don't grow up with a lot of where we really come from in the South. There ain't no black universities and colleges and nothing out here, so it's always good to to have somebody to come out here. I think they had a black battle of the college bands out here at the Coliseum like once.
Really?
And for the most part, they don't know anything about no historically black colleges out here at all.
But heavily, Central State University and Wilberforce, as well as the Atlanta universities, they heavily recruit out here. So when I attended Wilberforce University and took classes at Central State, I met quite a few people from the Los Angeles area. So, but come come have a ball.
Exactly.
Bring the funny and make that money.
Yeah, but y'all gotta tell y'all LA people we coming. And, we they call me Miss Popeyes because I have a lot of Popeyes jokes because that's where I work.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing funny. I'm not bringing no chicken, but I'm going to bring some funny.
Oh, man.
Look, y'all want me to bring the chicken, but leave the mosquitoes. But,
right. Love that chicken and Popeyes.
And that's what everybody, look, I could be in the grocery store and I hear that song because somebody will see me in Walmart and go to singing that song at me. So, but we're definitely excited. Yeah. And, we're ready to do our thing. We heavy promoting in Orlando, and, people are promoting, resharing the flyer, sharing our videos, letting the world, we're putting it on for our city, basically.
Well, come on out, babe. I'll be the one hosting the show, so, I'm looking forward to y'all getting out here. We're going to get that to be made to you, so we'll be promoting up to then. And we're looking forward to y'all sisters coming out here putting it down.
Yeah.
All right, and definitely, want to thank Another Level for bringing us, and also Celebrity ENT for putting this collaboration together. Because without them, we wouldn't be on our way to make y'all laugh and, put our mark on the L.A. area. So.
Beautiful. Big ups to them.
Okay. Well, thanks for calling in, sweetie.
No problem, and definitely see you guys May 18th at the Barbara Morrison Center. Make sure y'all get those tickets in advance on Eventbrite.
Okay.
Queens of Florida, in Dayton, California. But y'all have a good day, because over here it's almost a new day.
Yeah, it is. Y'all 3 hours ahead over there.
Right, poet.
And don't be no stranger. You got 3 more weeks to go, so don't be no stranger with calling in right here.
All right. Well, thank y'all. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Be blessed.
Right,
Yay.
Peace.
Peace.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
With that, we're going to take a quick little break here, and then we're going to come back and get into what you wanted to get in, Miss Johnson, about the DNA test and all that. But, we'll be right back here at Al Toomer's Toomer Town in just a minute. And call in 323-293-3375 and chip in. And let us know what you think.
Poetic beats.
When you see me, you
California breezes, California bitches. I California need it. Sun up, sun down. All smiles, no frowns. Cali life is like a circus, minus the clowns. I keep the top down. Swag stay turning. There's so much heat. The week get burned. Every day is the right day. In Cali, I do it my way. Kush keep it highway. Sunset on Friday. Promenade Saturday. Sunday to Beverly. Fuck the forecast. We know what the weather be. Post on the strip. Showing off the whip. Real nigga love from the Bloods and the Crips. Cali, from the valley to the beaches to the flatland. Cali on my plate, I'm like a big old fat man. The desert is dessert. Grapevine growing perp. All play, no work. Got my boy about to surf.
When you see me, you can see it. California, California. When you see me, you can see it. California, California.
I'm off that Cali Kush, blowing in that Cali breeze. I love life like my niece. Cali dream, palm trees and beaches, sunsets and clubs, VIPs, bad bitches, hoes and things. Throw up the West, represent your city and your state. Compton, California, shout out to Big Face. We on a Cali tip, let's take a Cali trip. LA to the Bay, that's that Cali shit. Banging Dr. Dre on the way, that's that Cali shit. Bumping Snoop Dogg every day, that's that Cali shit. DJ Quick in my shit, that's that Cali shit. I'm a Cali chick, hood to the valley chick. Back to the hood, off a satin on my Cali shit. Queen of the West Side, BFLY, CALI, that's what I be on. Cali is my home, and home is where the heart is.
You see me, you can see it. California, California. When you see me, you can see it. California, California. 6'4", spokes, windows down, push smoke, West Coast. We got the best smoke, romance and with mango, and it don't take two to tango. Not with the sweet shit, that's just more for me. Oh yeah. Look, Kush lit riding up Wilmington 100 ENT, nigga ball like Wimbledon. So California had to pull the Impala out. Action baby mama favorite rapper that she all about. Same nigga that these hoes can't get $1 out. Still bag a bad bitch when I'm out and about. California living fast and I'm loving it. Toss a few stacks for the fuck of it. Beats. When you see me, you can see it. California, California. When you see me, you can see it. California, California.
That's the jam,
That's
right?
the jam.
What was it?
What you want? Sing some more shit in the
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back here at Toomer's Town.
This is a man's world. You got to sing with me.
Now, Dion, let's get right into this because you said you wanted to continue this subject that we was talking about last week about should DNA be mandatory for children being born, and so let's just jump right in there because I, for one, feel like once a child is born, yes, there should be a mandatory. I don't give a damn if you married a goddamn woman. A blood test should be mandatory to determine whether it's that man's child. Mama's babies, Papa's babies.
So my blood test came back 99.9. God dang.
Undeniable.
Boy, 99999.
You are the father.
It was Maury Povich for you.
Right.
Everybody was just hitting the sign and say no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
I was like, man, let me trick some. I'm going to take my cousin with me one day and let him just go in and do the swap. Man. It came back 99.9. So
wow.
Yeah, so nobody can.
But I do believe it's a lot of guys out here taking care of kids. They don't even have no idea.
Right. And once you said your name is on that birth certificate, bro, you screwed. You got to take care of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Truth be told, you need a blood test to make sure it's the mama because there was a nurse that said that she did this on purpose. She said switch babies. And this is true. It's in the news just in the last 3 weeks.
Well, that's another twist to it because I haven't thought about no shit like that.
Sometimes it's just best to be safe.
Right.
Yeah.
And right now you have a good reason because there is so much going on. There's so many diseases, so many things that, like heart disease, different things that are hereditary.
Right.
Yes.
Also, that you want to make sure.
I'm being honest, man. I'm being honest. I know I'm getting to a level now, like far as celebrity and just I'm growing in my career and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I had a lot of sex when I was younger, you know, just being, wild, whatever, not knowing. But
sewing them out.
Now I'm at a place in my life like I ain't had sex in a while. It's been a while, and I'm a little scared.
Oh yeah,
I'm scared. I'm gonna tell you why I'm scared, because it's a lot of it's a lot of disease out here where people not telling what they have. Like, I'm at a place now where I'm like, if I'm about to be intimate with a girl, I need to know, do you have anything? You know, and it's just guys too. It's just, guys don't be telling girls.
Yeah,
girls
don't
be telling guys.
No,
and
can't
like a woman, she can have a guy. They can have herpes and don't have no symptoms. I just noticed that.
All people.
I didn't know that that's true. So it's just, I think as I got older and I know I don't have any disease and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I escaped a lot of stuff because I had a hard, wild life. So now I'm at a place now. I got lucky. So now I'm at a place now. I'm like, hold up, man. Girls coming out of nowhere now. So I'm like, yo, it's people's not being honest.
Yeah, but that's one thing we've always had to deal with. That is either diseases or getting people.
But it wasn't as bad back then.
No, but it's more prevalent. But what I'm saying,
it's always been in existence.
What got them?
I never said it's been existing, but right now it's much worse.
It's worse. But I'm telling you, what scares me more than diseases is this Me Too movement. If a goddamn female to just be able to goddamn say you did this, motherfucker, you better have the money to be able to fight that. I let a lot of motherfuckers walk by that.
That's sad too. That Me Too movement, you
can't ask for pussy like you used to, man. That's sexual harassment.
No, you're a bigger,
Well, at least you asked. You didn't do like Trump and just come up and grab it.
But
I'm sure he did that to a woman who. Okay.
He said it about himself.
But they don't want us to say it. We got a call, guys.
Hello.
Hello, Brother Toomer.
Yeah. Who there?
I'm going to say this. I believe you are one of the most skillful comedians out there. I followed you on Comic View.
Thanks, brother.
You were dressed up like a Muslim.
Yeah, they always thought that.
Now, I do believe,
I
might be wrong, that you cursed me out in New York one time.
Cursed you out in New York?
I'm not making this up.
You coming pay
I believe you cursed me out. I was with my wife. I'm divorced from her now. And I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, you were selling purses, and I said,
selling purses? Hell no, bro. You ain't got to go no far. I know damn well that wasn't me.
I know one thing. This is what I asked.
He's selling purses.
Hey, brother Al, this is what I asked. I said, hey, look, can you tell me where an ATM machine is?
Yeah.
And then you said, there's a goddamn ATM everywhere.
I can believe you saying that, Al, but not no purse.
Something got to be wrong with you. And I said, damn. For a long time, I didn't like you, man, but you got skills, brother.
I don't like you either. I was selling purses. I did more than curse.
Oh, my God.
What color? Listen, what color was the purse?
Pink. Was it pink?
What color was the purse?
No. I said he had like a stand, but I said that gotta be out.
Oh, he sold incense too, huh?
There's an ATM machine in the corner. There's an ATM machine everywhere. You can't find an ATM machine. Something got to be goddamn wrong with you. But you know what, man? You are one of the most skillful comedians out there, brother.
Thanks, baby. I appreciate that. I need to get back over there, man. New York, shit, you go over there. I ain't did one of them runs in a while, like 45 days.
Best, brother, but I said, damn, I got cursed out by Al Toomer.
What a privilege.
Have a good one, my brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you calling in.
Was that purse pink, bro?
Me selling a purse?
He said, brother. I think he was saying
you thought you was one of the little Africans in New York.
Selling purses. So get back to what we talking about. As far as, like I say, the disease has always been goddamn frightening. Pregnancy, that's what you mainly had to worry about when I was goddamn young. But diseases, but back then it was only VD. AIDS came out later on, man. But when I was a kid, it was you worried about getting VD, And that's painful as a motherfucker trying to piss with that shit. And the shot that they give you made me goddamn start wrapping mine up. When that motherfucker old white lady come in with a needle about this long, 2 of them, and stick it in your goddamn hip and shoot that penicillin in your ass.
Oh, yeah.
I heard there's a new condom out right now that's coming out.
Is it aluminum foil?
A rental draft.
No, you couldn't even strong.
There's a new condom coming out right now where when you're having sex with someone, and if it turned color, it'll let you know if that person have a STD or not.
Wow.
There's a new sign.
It's going to be pretty expensive, huh?
I'm mad at this stupid motherfuckers just need to have more discipline and discipline in what they goddamn do. If I got to put on a piece of plastic on my dick because I'm worried about whether somebody got something to kill me, I ain't got no business fucking that. You need to take the time to get to know. And women, this is why men need that we have more than one woman. I ain't into just meeting you.
Well, you say we.
Me, I'm talking. Well, let me speak for me.
There we go.
Because I don't just meet no goddamn fucking woman in the street today, and you can just walk up and fuck me today. It's fucking 100 bitches up. I met goddamn women 2 or 3 months ahead of you. So you can't just walk in and fuck me, and I just met you tonight. I got to get a chance to know you, know something about you. That's the thing about dudes. Is we got them fucking rush and do shit and end up you done brought a life here. You got to spend for the rest of your goddamn life. You can get your freedom took or you can lose your life because we don't have the discipline to goddamn do what is needed.
That Me Too stuff is serious.
And I hope that condom you got, because I talked about this last week. I don't like condoms because I don't like busting nuts on myself. So I hope they done came up with a dual-type goddamn condom where I can just bust a nut and it goes in a bag instead of me just nutting on myself. I can't stand that.
Nutting on yourself?
Yeah.
So you're a masturbate, honey.
So you want a woman to have a catcher's mitt in her coochie?
Yes, y'all catch it. Facial, your mouth.
Wow. Well, no, seriously, just get tested. That's what it is. Get to know. Take a test. Get to know what you have.
It was worse. That's why I was saying, be ready for it.
People need to get tested. You can't go off of someone telling you what they have and what they don't have, how they look, how much money they make. None of that makes any. I used to work for when BET had the Wrap It Up campaign.
Yes.
And so I had to go, for me to run around campus and give out these condoms and this information, I had to take like a little class, seminar kind of thing where they educated us about things that we need to say and, to answer questions in the pamphlet. And I learned, first of all, I can't unsee what I saw.
No, you can't.
And I learned so much that I was just disgusted. Yeah. Now, I've been married, for 15 years and have known my husband for 20. And, he was young and out here and doing his thing. And, I always say, you have to be selfish with your health. Yeah, all you have is your health.
That's it.
Your wealth is your health, so you need to be selfish enough. And men should be choosy lovers, as so should women. But if you're out here and you're being ultra promiscuous and you're doing your thing, do you, but just protect yourself, boom.
Yeah, you have to do that. But
it's easier said than done. It seems like because we have so many. I just had a friend that she found out she had HIV. And for all of us, that was coworkers, that was like a knockdown because we're thinking, wow, because that's really kind of close to home, and we're looking like, she's been dating the guy, been knowing the guy for years. So my whole thing about it is, I have friends. I have a friend that had her husband had not one baby but 2 babies in the marriage with another woman. And the issues of the children are a problem, but my major issue was he's married to you and going out having unprotected sex.
Right.
So that's the issue, dealing with those children. But here's another thing. He's not caring enough about himself.
Right.
To even care enough about you.
Now, could she have kids?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got kids from her too?
Well, yeah, they had children already. The thing about it, though, is the whole situation. This happens all the time. Come on, we just saw Wendy Williams. You know what I mean? Because everybody knows.
What happened, Wendy Williams?
She's getting divorced because her husband had a baby with another woman.
Man, the worst part about it, I heard he's on the other side doing some other things. That's coming out now.
No, man. So my thing about it is, and Down Low Brother is a lot of reasons black women have HIV.
Right.
You get what I mean? That secretness about it. It's sad when my son, honestly, my oldest son told me, we always have great conversations, we're close. And he said to me, Mom, I wouldn't have had. I said because sometimes you say, "Well, son, I know I took you guys on a ride when they were 4 and 5. I let them know I was gay early because I knew they had to be tough."
You gay?
No.
Rubbing on my arms all this time. That's something, man.
He's bisexual.
Gay don't mean she don't like arms. I mean,
gay don't mean I don't like them.
Right. She got options, is what she's saying. She got options.
I got options.
She exploring all her options.
Shit don't work. Can I call you?
I get this tender touch. Y'all know what's going on in this thing. I'm about to call me too. Right now.
Him too. Hashtag him too. Hashtag him too.
Hashtag him too. I'm married, but
I'm told a bisexual we can tolerate.
I have children. Come on now.
Yeah, you got children.
So,
you're not a stranger.
No, I'm not a stranger.
Good feel like.
But I have 3. I've said twin boys.
Wow. Yeah. So you went from carnivore to vegetarian. Get it, girl.
Back over to the dark side, baby.
Exploring all her options.
That
But that was cool. But you were honest with your kids early.
I was honest with them early because I knew that they had to face society in the world.
Right.
Keep in mind, I grew up in Arkansas, a small town called Madison, Arkansas. So my thing was that they were going to have to get tough quick. And I wanted them to be able to be strong for it and be able to deal with it and understand that my life choices does not affect their life. It's how I parent you.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I'm here for you. And so that turned out to be a good thing. And my son and I, when I left the show last Wednesday, I was driving and I was talking to him. And he was saying again, Mom, I'm going to tell you now, I wouldn't have had, right now, looking at life and the way things are and how men are and how things are, I'm happy that you were the way you were. Because he just said, I felt safer about you. I felt safer about not worrying about some man laying hands on you.
Right.
You get what I
That's
mean?
one way to look at it, yeah.
Or some man out cheating on you. And
look like you can fight, so I don't think nobody can put their hands on you. You look like you'll cut a bitch.
Man, I'm from the South. I'm gonna throw blows first.
I know my boys. I got 3 boys, man, and I used to have them all. They always be with me when they was young and stuff like that. And I used to watch a lot of porn, especially because I was young too. I love some porn. And I think
you watch that with your kids?
Nah, man, watching my kids. Man, I'm just trying to let me get to the story. Man. So I think so when you got boys, they look through stuff, man. So they found some tapes.
Yeah,
they found the tapes, and they didn't come. One kid came and told me. But after the fact, my oldest son, Ahmad, he like, yo, let me show you what daddy look. Let me show you what daddy watching. So they actually, looked at the cover and whatever, and then they came and told me. I was like, oh shit, and they put that back.
Yeah.
But
that right came and told you, yeah.
I know they love a woman,
Well, it's not just
I don't know
boys.
because my brother used to be like that too. My mom would find magazines, find this, find that, and he's gay. You get what I mean? And so it could go both ways. Okay. But you know, trust me, you know when your child is. You'll know as a parent.
At what age?
You would know.
At what age?
Especially if it's a boy. You would know probably, I would say now probably 5.
Wow.
Yes. You'll know.
5 years old.
Yeah,
damn,
honest to God, yes.
Well, what is he doing? Taking his baby bottle, sticking it up his ass or something like that?
Wow. No, it has nothing to do with the sexual act.
It's
more than the
It's mannerisms. It's mannerism. Because honest to God, because I had a friend who had a son, and he was about 5 or 6, and I used to babysit him, and I'd call him, and he, what? Real quick and throw his hand. I just threw it off, and I really did.
And I was taught growing up, especially from my neighborhood. It's like once you find out that's who that person is, it's like we're like to each his own. We're not gonna try to break it out you. Yeah. Whatever. It's like
no, but as a man, you should. You should. Man, look here.
No.
And if nobody don't understand it at this table, then you didn't go analyze what the fuck I'm saying. It is not goddamn fucking inconceivable that a goddamn little boy, y'all carry us in y'all fucking body for 9 months before we get in the world. And I was told, by older guy, a man has to goddamn spend fucking the majority of his life, the early part of his life.
So you don't believe you can be born gay?
I don't. That ain't been scientifically proved. proven.
Yes, it has.
But what I'm saying, okay, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Don't interrupt me, goddammit, because now you goddamn fucking got me thinking about what the fuck I was saying. What I'm saying is, I was told by this older gentleman is that at some point we have to root out the bitchism that comes in us because we was carried by a goddamn woman. So just because a little goddamn...
That's not true, man.
Just because a little goddamn...
So because my mom had me, that made me a bitch.
Look here, I said he got a bit, well, womanism, or whatever you want to call it. Feminism. You come from
you know
a
how
woman.
many strong women out here? Are you crazy?
Bruh, you are carried by a woman for 9 months. It does matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It's more strong women out here than there is men. What are you saying?
Okay, so what is a man? Is a woman a man? Man, listen. Sometimes if I sit there and let you talk for 5 minutes, if I sit there and let you talk for 4 or 5 minutes, especially on my set, when I decide to talk, let me talk.
I don't gotta agree with it though.
You have to. I didn't agree with nothing you say, but I didn't interrupt you.
We having a conversation.
I said that all babies come through a woman. So it is conceivable that a goddamn little boy could pick up some type of mannerism from his mother.
But that don't
mean you got to what? Say what?
That don't make him a bitch.
I didn't say it made him a goddamn bitch. I say you have to break out of some of the characteristics. As she was saying, the little boy goddamn was throwing his head and all that. Man, those are things that could be broken. If you see your child stealing something or doing something wrong, do you goddamn foster that?
Why would you want to break something that God already designed for him?
Well, God ain't made none of my boys that way.
Well, that's your
I'll
boys.
have a talk with God about that.
But that's your boys.
Man,
what I'm
you
saying
is telling me if you see one of your goddamn sons doing some womanly-like things,
let me explain something to you.
And instead of you trying to break that,
let me explain. If I have a son,
you just gonna accept it and you gonna nurture it.
Listen. If I got 3 boys, if any one of my boys that came out being gay, then that's who he is.
But at 5 years old, what are you going to do?
Listen what I'm saying. I'll still do the manly stuff that I do, that I like to do. Yeah. But as he get older,
if it doesn't change.
And if it don't change, that's on him. And I got to accept that.
Let's deal with it 5, like she said. If you see your goddamn little 5-year-old boy picking up a purse, walking around in high heel shoes and shit that his mama would wear, you ain't going to say nothing about that.
I don't think that makes you gay. Kids play.
If he's doing
kids will play.
Listen what I'm saying. If my son's doing that, my job is to make my son to be like his father or be better. So my thing is, 5 years old, okay, whatever. As we continue to grow, he's in my household. I'm gonna teach him the things that I know. But when he become an adult, when he become a teenager, whatever, and if he's going that route, I would have that talk with my son. And we were talking about, listen, what I'm saying, we were talking about the homosexuality. We were talking about
at a 5-year-old. So where do you draw the line? At what age do he have to be before you just say, well, it's your choice?
I don't know. It's up to him.
Okay, well, if you'd let me finish talking, because I was going on what she said about a 5-year-old.
Right.
And you just jumped in. And I still go back. Women carry us in their body for 9 months. So it is it is possible that you could pick up some femininity from a woman.
I understand.
But as a man, if you don't cultivate that shit at an early age, I mean, come on. Hell no, you can't tell no 20-year-old motherfucker what to do. But if you letting your little 5-year-old kid do this shit and you don't say anything about it, get your fucking ass going on any man.
That's not what I'm saying.
There might be a test tube, baby.
What I'm saying is 5 years old. 5 years old.
Then they got another problem. Some motherfuckers coming out of tubes, and that's some. We don't even talk about. I talked about that.
So basically, if you had a son that came and told you he was gay, even if not at 5, let's say he was 25. And you didn't see one sign of it. But he said, Dad, you know what? I just was scared to tell you. I didn't know how to let you know. You know what I mean? But I'm tired of lying. I don't want you to leave here and me to leave here with this lie between us. I'm gay.
Okay. What can I do? I ain't going to kill him.
And then if you say, well, son, out of curiosity, y'all kicked me, you forgave, you deal with it, you accepted, y'all still cool. And you say, well, son, well, when did you know? And he said,
I don't want to know all that. I don't want to know about when you know. If you can admit that to me.
That's why gay little boys kill themselves, because they're not accepted in society. They can't bring.
They are accepted today. You can't use that shit
at a young age. At a young age, they get bullied.
Look at man.
No, let me explain to you. Let me explain. Say if you like 10 years old, or if you 8 years old, you go to school, you getting bullied by your classmates. and you know that you got a dominant father, you can't go to your father with it because you know how your father feel about you. Then you got your classmates, you know how your classmates feel about you. So next, what you gonna do? You're gonna wind up killing yourself
because you feel like you can't change yourself.
That's all I'm saying. So therefore,
man, how much goddamn bullshit you did as a little boy? Let's just goddamn sit gay this aside for a minute. How much that you did as a little boy that you realized was wrong when you growed up? All I'm saying, if as a goddamn child,
how is it wrong, Al? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, when you were selling crack at 9, 10 years old, are you still doing that?
I didn't know no better. I didn't know any better at the age.
Okay. So let me put this in there. Yeah. Maybe if a goddamn child is going through that at that age, maybe he don't know no fucking better.
Okay.
And there's some who do. But I'll be damned if anybody gonna tell me that they all do.
And that's what they all do.
Some people have goddamn have said they were that way and they came back. So who's up there gonna sit there and tell me that?
There's so many situations. Like you got some kid. I believe that you can be born that way, and I believe that you got kids that been molested.
Yeah,
that's one of the biggest reasons.
That been molested, and they didn't tell anybody. But
nothing has scientifically been proved.
And those secrets been in these kids for so long. Now they don't know which way to turn. So it's life, man.
There's a lot of ways it can happen.
It's life,
I mean,
man.
I'm telling you, it's being promoted today.
But at the end of the day, somebody like yourself, we need to find a way to be able to talk to these kids about or having somebody to come to us and to be open. That's what's wrong with society. You got guys that's so dominant like you, where if you got a cousin or a niece that might look up to you, that might need some kind of answers, they'll be afraid to talk to you.
Bruh, I have nieces.
They're not dominant.
I have goddamn people in my family. What family doesn't escape that? But that's an adult. I'd be damned if I'm going to see a 5-year-old, anything up from 5 to maybe 12 or 13. Yeah. I'm not goddamn condoning that shit, man.
I'm not condoning it either at that age.
Because that means you're sorry as parent. Because like I say, the best you can do is try to goddamn try to correct the kid. It could be wrong at that point, but if they become an adult, if that's the way they want to go, okay, fine. I ain't got no problem with that. But for me to promote this shit like we had Dwayne Wade's kid up there last week at 11 years old, sashaying in a goddamn fucking whatever gay parade.
But
if you are a parent, what do you?
How can you say that's wrong?
Are you not correcting this because you're afraid of being called a gay bastard or something?
How can you say that's wrong?
What are you correct?
How can you say 11-year-old if he have those mannerisms? If that's who if that's who God brought into this world, you, me, or nobody else in society.
Who's to say God brought him here? Who's to say God?
However he got here.
How about humankind?
We got our own individual life. Yeah. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with people's lives, man. People take everybody else's views and put it on other people's views, and people be afraid to live their own life.
Let me tell you something. From the moment you were ever to conceive something, I don't know how you was. I was able to conceive something at 3 years old. But if all you ever conceive, I mean, comprehend anything, remember anything.
Okay.
If all you saw were men fucking each other and sucking dicks, that would be your goddamn reality.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Okay.
I know.
That's not true.
I know children.
Because I spent my whole life watching people smoke crack.
And that's what they saw.
I spent my whole life selling crack, watching crack kids smoke crack, and I never touched crack in my life.
Have both of y'all ever heard there are exceptions to every rule?
Exactly.
I guarantee you the majority of motherfuckers, if that's what they saw, that's what they're going to gravitate towards.
I don't know.
Some people in their mind, they have desires. I mean, like, for example, even if you are, considering yourself a heterosexual straight man, well, you still have things that you desire when you are in a relationship with a woman. As you said, you go to the church to mac on some women. So there's certain things that turn you on aesthetically, So you see a woman and you desire her. You have found yourself. You have self-actualized. You know what you like. There are some people who are very exploratory. That's why the modern day they say things like fluid. They don't even say they're gay or straight or bi. They just say they're fluid. They like what they like when they like it. And everybody has a right to like what they like when they like it. I don't like to be lied to. I told my husband, if things don't work out, I'm gonna be a nun because I don't want none and ain't nobody gonna get none. Because it's a cesspool. It's a cesspool of foolishness out here.
I'm at a place in my life.
We gotta wrap this up.
I'm at a place in my life. Just let people live their life the way they want to live their life, man. To each his own.
And you're right. I'm right about that. And I'm like, so nobody can tell me how to raise my kid. Everybody can raise their kids the way they want to.
Right. Yeah.
So if you come up under me, you grow up to be, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. I got no problem with it. But I'm not going to see you as a little child and don't know whether you know what you're doing or not. At 5 years old, 10 years old, and trying to not correct that.
Basically, now, you're not going to just heed to it.
I'm not going to do that.
Because children don't even know themselves. They don't even know themselves.
Yeah.
But we got to nurture and love and promote just being the best people we can be. And before I get to sexuality, I'm going to teach them how to have own your own body and then teach them work ethic and kindness and how to be better human beings towards other human beings. I think that's where we got to get started.
And not even get to the sexuality part of it, because there's a certain age before you need to even get there.
Exactly. Anyway. And that's the thing when I was talking about Dwayne Wade, boy, I'd have had a problem with an 11-year-old girl doing that. Let alone a little boy sashaying down a runway like that, a little girl doing that. I mean, sexuality, ain't no kid got no business doing that, no boy or girl. Anyway, he said, the hour's over already. We got to wrap it up. Let them know where you're going to be.
Man, it's your boy Lionel Dalton, man. Tonight I'm at the State Social House performing, and I'll be all over L.A. I'm shooting my half-hour special this year, so be on the lookout.
All right, then. Dion.
Woo! My God, it's been a you know what I've been he's giving me a lot of names. But they're all good. They're all good. But like I said, whoo, I thought my job was rough. Guys, let me tell you. But these guys are amazing up here, for real. They're very powerful and strong with what they believe, and I love that. We need more of this.
Yes.
We need more of this, more dialogue with our people. For sure. What we're doing right now, we need more of it. We need more support of it. Basically, like I said, I'm working right now with someone that's going to help me produce my own show, because we need more of it. There are a lot of things I want to bring to the table as well. And I thank you, Al.
No problem.
Room
you deserve sure that
I stay in this environment, okay?
Right.
And I get to meet some wonderful people every time.
Always up here.
Every time.
All right, Phenom.
Keep rubbing on you.
So I'm just out here continuing to invest in my craft. So I'm at open mics all over the city. Any folks that are looking to get out and support live comedy, get on the Comedy Bureau and check out the mic map. If you dare to get out here and get on that open mic circuit, I'll see you out there. And I'm working on getting ready to start a podcast and just writing every day and just performing as much as I can.
Well, good.
And thank you so much for having me.
No problem. It's always a thrill to help all y'all down here. So on behalf of Poetess here at Mars Media, I'm your host, Al Toomer. We'll see you next week.
We're going to do it again.
Poetic beats.